What's good, everyone? Jets take off. The Jets lose to the Bengals 27-12 in a pretty bad loss. I'm not going to lie. The offense looked terrible. Joe Flacco with 2 interceptions. It's really a bad game for him. And it couldn't be better for Zach Wilson to come back pretty soon because at least Zach Wilson creates some mobility and he can escape the pocket. Joe Flacco is kind of like a statue in the pocket, so that's why we couldn't really do anything. The Bengals defense played pretty well. You got to tip your cap to them. They did a very good job at not only stopping the run, but stopping the pass too. And Mike LaFleur, I think he did not call the best game plan, to be honest. There was a lot of short passes, and it just didn't really work out in the Jets' favor, which sucks because this is our first chance to start 2-1 for the first time since, I think, 2018, which is a real shame. But the Jets lose to the Bengals at home in a brutal home game. I'm not going to lie. A lot of fans pulled up, and I'm sorry if you went to the game because Joe Flacco did not execute. The defense was kind of a major letdown against the Cincinnati Bengals. DJ Reed made that nice play to get T. Higgins out of bounds on that one catch, but then they followed up with a Pirine touchdown. And in this game, our defense did not look good. We got barely any pressure on Joe Burrow, which is unacceptable for the amount of money that they're making on the defensive line. It really should be a ton of sacks and pressures, but we got some pressures, but we just could not get Burrow to the ground, which is a real shame. I think that's a major reason why we lost this football game, which is terrible. Because now we're starting 1-2. Next week we play against the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is a tough team. They always fight hard. Zach Wilson will come back though, which will definitely help with the mobility aspect. At least he'll be able to create some plays outside of the pocket. Garrett Wilson played solid though. It's a real shame that he got hurt. And Elijah Moore, I thought this was going to be his breakout game. He had around 49 yards, which is not bad at all by any means, but it was not enough to win the football game. We just could not stop the run in the pass. Listen, the Bengals are a very good team. They went to the AFC. They were AFC champions for a reason, so we can't really expect much less from them, but it's a real shame that we lost this game. I thought we were going to be a little more competitive, especially at home. And the fact was we just weren't. Robert Saleh did not get his defense ready and Jeff Ulbrich did not get his defense ready against the Cincinnati Bengals. They were able to score some points on us, and whenever they wanted to, we did not get enough pressure, which is a big, big issue that I talked about in my previous video. We have to get pressure against the Cincinnati Bengals if we want to win the game, and we did not get that, which is the reason why we lost the game. We have to get pressure against this team that struggles against pass blocking, and they were able to throw whenever they wanted against us. It just did not work out, which is a real shame. Breece Hall had a solid game. Michael Carter, 11 rushes, 39 yards. I mean, what can you say about it other than it was solid, but it was not good enough to win the football game against the Cincinnati Bengals, which are a very good football team that made the AFC Championship for a reason last season. So we have to go against the drawing board when we face the Pittsburgh Steelers next week at Heinz Field or Acrisure Stadium, which is going to be a tough ask. Even if it's Mitch Trubisky, we still have to play better. Create some turnovers, which we did this game, but we did not capitalize on. We only got field goals when we should have gotten touchdowns. Those big opportunities, especially when Jamar Chase fumbled the football. We need to get a touchdown, and we did not get one. So it's a real shame to be a Jets fan today after that Cleveland Browns win and us to just do this today. It's a real shame, and it's not fun. I want to win some football games. The Jets team is a lot better than the way that they performed today. So hopefully Zach Wilson will get a little jump start with the offense. And yeah, let me know what you think about this game. I'd love to hear all and any thoughts. Defense did not show up today. The offense was pretty lackluster, especially when it mattered most. We just got field goals, and we have to win. We have to win games by scoring touchdowns. It's just a simple fact, especially with Breece Hall, Michael Carter, Garrett Wilson, Corey Davis. We have to score some touchdowns, and we did not do that today. So let me know what you all think about this game. The Jets are 1-2. They face the Pittsburgh Steelers next week, so I will make sure to do a recap or to do a preview game against the Steelers next week because I think it's a winnable game, but it is away, so it will be a little bit more tougher. It would be amazing to start 2-2 compared to 1-3. So we'll see what happens next week. And yeah, let me know, Jets fans, what you think about this game. Tight end usage, Tyler Conklin had a pretty solid game, which is good to see after all the drops and fumbles last week, but it was not enough to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. So yeah, let me know what you think about this game. Tough loss. We have to go bounce back next week against the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road, which is especially tough. Maybe I'll see this game, maybe I won't. I don't know. It really depends on what happens. But yeah, let me know what you think about this game. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.